Greetings, everybody. It is the Ash Editor, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. In the previous episode, we made a little bit of progress. Alas, our dear father died. So we are now in control of Naka. We are playing as Exarchos Siaspiqa, who is quite a good diplomat, although technically it's our wife that is a good diplomat. And we are just kind of riding off of her skills. But, yeah, we hold Naka and Musmar because, alas, with the death of our father, we were put back under control of the Eparchos of Abwab, which is was quite annoying, and we lost all of the progress towards independence that he had gained. Now, I will be dead honest with you guys. This is going to be a little bit of, I don't want to say bad news, but news. I already recorded this episode once, and it basically resulted in a no-win scenario for what I wanted to have done with my campaign. In the interest of being open and honest with everything that happened, I've decided to re-record it and see if I can't adjust the outcome. I will not do this for things that result in minor or major losses, just so you're aware. Like, if bad things happen, if you've seen my other campaigns, you'll know that I just roll with bad things happening. I had an entire empire, lost it, was reduced to one county, and rolled back from that. I love that kind of stuff, but what happened here was stuff that was more or less completely beyond my control. So we waged a second independence war here in Abwab. We were able to secure our independence. Everything was going pretty well. At some point during the episode, we became possessed. Again, out of my control. You don't have any control over when that happens. Further along down the episode, my son contracted leprosy. Again, something not under my control. There was nothing I could do about it. So my heir has leprosy, but we rolled along with it. Everything was going, other things were going well enough because we were able to secure a claim on Ostaboras and actually conquer Ostaboras, which means we held Ostaboras, which was finally a first step in the right direction. Everything was going decidedly better, and then my character just straight up, inexplicably dies. He wasn't even that old. He was like 50 something when he died. And this is right when I was attempting, so I was actually attempting another invasion of Abwab here, or like right before I basically secured a claim. I was about to click declare war, and I died. At that point, my titles pass to my heir. My heir who has leprosy, who is in a bad spot. He's probably never going to have children. So I decide to have him commit suicide so that basically the throne would pass to Machanal here. Machanal here was, he'd already come of age. He wasn't all that good, but he would have been better suited. However, when we died, unfortunately, control of our realm had once again passed to the Eparchos of Abwab, and Ostaboras became independent because, of course, we divide up our titles among our children because of the Confederate partition succession and because they're all equal titles. Basically, all of our progress was taken away. We were back under the Eparchos of Abwab, and we did not control Ostaboras yet again. It was pretty lame. Now, I decided to kill myself so that the realm would pass to my heir, who is my brother, Machanal. Right up prior to this point, Machanal was still Kushite. However, during the 1 or 2 minutes that in between where I'd started the process of doing the attempt suicide and when I'd actually died and, been succeeded by my heir Machanal, he had converted to Coptic Christianity, and the Eparchos had stripped away Ostaboras from my other brother, EPE, who was the ruler there. Basically, and this was all happened like so fast, I had no time to react to it. There was nothing I could have done about either of these circumstances either, because Machanal apparently converted to Coptic Christianity on his own. I actually went back and watched the footage. The previous interaction I'd had with him, he was still Kushite. So I don't know what the fuck happened, but it screwed over the entire run, which left me with an unfortunate position because Kordofan had been conquered by Makuria, and there was one territory, they had one province left. And that was the only remaining independent Kushitic region there. So I could not even marry somebody that was Kushitic because they had nobody that I could marry, or at least nobody of use. Basically, I was screwed. I could not convert back to the Kushitic faith. The entire reason to do this campaign was done. By that point, yes, there may have been a very small chance that I could have salvaged something further down the line by marrying like a Kushitic lowborn or some stuff, but with everything else that had happened, it was just like, nah. I can attempt to record another episode and see how it goes, but at that point, it just seems like a waste of my time. Because if the campaign ends then anyways, I would have to restart it from here. So I figured I may as well just restart it from here and proceed onwards. Basically, it was just a slew of bad luck, and in this case, you know, oftentimes when shitty things happen to me in the game, I can assume that it was probably my fault somehow for not taking something into account, but this was like several things that happened in back-to-back fashion that I had absolutely no control over, and that don't even make a whole lot of sense. Once again, the whole territory passing back to the Eparchos of Abwab after our death, I don't know why it's happening, and I don't like it. Him stripping away Astaboras from us, or from my brother, absolutely nothing I could have done. My heir converting to Coptic Christianity on his own accord, right before taking my, being my successor and taking my throne. Also, absolutely nothing I could have done. So I decided to restart it from here, from the end of the previous episode. So I just wanted to give that as a quick little story of what happened. Rest assured, I will not be restarting episodes unless it's a game-ending scenario. And I'm only going to restart game-ending scenarios when they're this early on in a campaign. If it's something that happens later on in the campaign due to my own actions, or due to actions that I've kind of foreseen, I will accept it, and that'll just be where the campaign ends. But, you know, I'm trying to make this into a series, and it would be pretty lame if it just ended on, like, episode 4. So, it may still end prematurely. This is a very hard start, as we've seen. So, yeah, here we go again. Hopefully with a better outcome. So, we are going to do what I did before, which is declare an immediate independence war. And let's hope it goes as well as it did last time, because it actually went pretty well. We need to call in our allies, of course. It's going to cost me a fair bit of prestige, but that is fine. Okay, our armies have been raised. Now, last time, we were attacked from the south. Yes, indeed. Okay, our allies are joining. So I'm actually going to withdraw my army, because my army was destroyed. Because they came from the south. I thought they would come up from here, so for a moment I wasn't paying attention, but now I'm onto them. And we're going to retreat to Musmar until our allies get here, which they're right about to show up, so good. Lesson on justice. Siaspiqa will have his traditions honed. Fantastic. Okay, we are still attempting to sway Ali ibn Sindar. Alas, I'm going to need my prestige for future warfare, so we are not going to go with that. Are my allies following me? Yes, they are. Good. Unfortunately, there's more of them than there are of us, but let's just make sure that we hold Naka. My wife is pregnant again. Excellent. Now we have more allies. So let's move to actually take Abwab here. They're going to try and take Musmar. I'd rather destroy their army first, I think. So let's move with our entire force and crush them at Musmar. And crush them we shall. That was a pretty effective battle. Childhood role model, EFS has become just. Very good, that's our daughter. And our Chancellor died. This also happened in the original recording, so rip to him. Take note, Kevin Dudley. That is an early council member death. That bodes well for our campaign, though I said that last time and it definitely didn't. So, all right, let's take Abwab, or Al Abwab. I have a new daughter. Let's name her something that isn't Greek. Like, all of these sound really Greek. Let's name her Edza. I think I already have a daughter named Edza. Does this mean we have two daughters named Edza? No, we have Iapet, Stueti. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, let's bump this up to speed 5, because the enemy army has been destroyed, or at least handedly trounced. To the point that I don't think they're going to come back from that. We have ourselves a stewardship lifestyle perk. Very good. We're going to get Taxman, so that we can get more money. How is the conversion of... Why do you keep ceasing to convert here? It's a little annoying. Right. My Kataskopisa has come to me with grave news. Yes, somebody was trying to kill Asha. Now, I know who this is, so at least all of this is going much like it went before. Last time my wife was not assassinated, so that's good. Commander promoted. Very good. Lucas of Teme. Very well. Indeed, you shall serve me. And let's get you a wife. So, Ogai here. This is... I recruited her previously. We're going to convert him to the Kushitic faith. Very good. And we are going to immediately actually start swaying her, because she has 30... intrigue, which means we are appointing her as our spy master, which is a risky business, but she didn't assassinate me last time. I'm hoping she won't assassinate me this time. And we have ourselves a victory, and we even seized a dagger in the process. That's cool. Well, let's enforce those demands. We are now independent. Awesome. Our liege is now the actual Basilios Eusebios of Alwa. Wonderful. Let us disband our armies and make our preparations for what is to come. So, we have a dagger. Let's equip that. Can I equip that? Should already be equipped. It's not. Siaspiqa's ring here. What is this thing? It gives me +2 diplomacy. Maybe I should actually repair it. It's not bad. And Dioscoros' dagger for +2 prowess. It's going to cost 63 to repair this thing. It's for 2 diplomacy. That is kind of good. Alright, fine. I'll equip the dagger. Okay. We can ransom Hidist Solomonid. Alright, we'll ransom her, no problem. I have 2 children that lack guardians. So, Masunal here, you should be raised by somebody that is going to be good at diplomacy, because you are charming. So we're going to have you go towards the diplomatic approach. My wife is a good diplomat. I'm just going to do what I did before. She's an alright diplomat. Her learning is pretty bad, and actually his trait didn't turn out super good, so I'm actually going to have my brother educate him. So maybe that'll yield different results. And Yafet's here. You're rowdy, so you're going to head towards the martial tradition. And let's have somebody with a good martial skill, aka not myself, so I'm not that good. Educate you. Somebody with good martial and good learning. Jamne, I guess, would be a good option, or I'm going to have Nastasa and educate you as well. I'll let my brother take care of you too. Ogai has gained 25 opinion of us. That's very good. Less chance of her murdering us. Agents at court. There are secret messages. As secret messages are passed in whispers at court, it is obvious that the agents of my liege are digging for secrets. Thankfully, Basilios Eusebios has promised that the machinations of his kataskopos will come to an end immediately. Alright, that's interesting. That did not happen before. So we caught him red-handed, and he chose to stop. Good on him. You've been appointed as Basilios Eusebios' Master of the Hunt. Fantastic. Commander improved, and our wife has gained +2 diplomacy. Even better. That's gonna affect our diplomacy. Schemer discovered. Iania, you were plotting to kill my wife. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about her, aside from dismissing her, because we have the weird situation, which I've definitely commented on in previous campaigns, where you know who's behind a plot to kill somebody close to you that is within your court, but you still can't imprison them, because that's an act of tyranny. I don't know. I'll never understand that. And then there's other instances where you can. It's very weird. People have tried to explain it to me, but I still don't get it. Like... still doesn't really make sense. We should be able to imprison her. I mean, we can, technically, but it counts as tyranny, so I'm not gonna do that. So, there's a couple of things we need to do before our truce with Abwab runs out. We need to fabricate a claim on Astaboras, because I no longer have claims, because those were my father's, and he has died. Alright, we are back at a roadside stall. Somebody's trying to make me buy some unks, but no, we're gonna discuss salesmanship instead. That sounds like a far better idea. 7 years left. God damn it, I want to convert this territory so bad, but alright, Machinel has learned the Kushitic language, very good. But we also need claims. Siaspiqa has come of age. Very good. He is, yeah, much like he was in the original recording. He came out as a tough soldier, so not overly effective. Actually, no, he came out better in my previous recording. Hopefully this time he doesn't get leprosy, though, so... We'll get defensive measures. Actually, I probably should have bought cutting cornerstones, but it doesn't matter, because we're not going to be spending our money on building anything anytime soon. So we need to spend our money on fabricating claims. Unfortunately, to fabricate claims, we will need to hasten them along this. That'll take 6 years. Oh, man. Like, I thought he was busy with this for years already. So I'm not sure why it defaulted back to Coptic. I could have sworn we converted it. So unless our liege converted it back, which I guess they can do, so that's kind of annoying. My Archistrategos Sabios has been showing off a promising new recruit. Fantastic. Recruit him. Bring him in. He's Coptic. He will not convert, but he's an okay fighter. He's a good marshal. Let's find him a wife. Let's find him a wife with good learning. So, Bilan the gardener. Sweti Akhmatani is just very good. My daughter has taken to the family's traditions, and we have a potential marriage we can make here. Let's see about potential alliance power. So we could strengthen our alliance here with Shabelle. I think that's probably our best bet. You marry Kawogaren. We already have an alliance with Shabelle, but the other ones are just minor chiefdoms, like Tajura here. Well, they have 1,800 men, actually. That's not terrible. And it's my niece, though, so that's kind of a problem. No, we'll marry with her. We'll have our son marry her. And then I think I'm gonna have, do we have any other unmarried sons? Or unbetrothed sons? That's a daughter. There's you. So, the chiefdom of Barbakadle. How many men do you have? You have 1,100. But... she's ugly and quite a bit older. Let's check alliance power again. Because if we can get Tajura, we can. So you can technically marry my niece. And secure us an alliance with Tajura. Great. Alright, so we have a pretty strong core of alliances right now. We have 4 alliances that, you know, all things considered, none of them are individually all that strong, except for, like, Damat. Yeah, Damat's sitting on quite a few men. Actually, Shabelle isn't weak either, and neither is Sanag. Tribal territories, man, they get so many men. So, no, actually, none of them are all that bad. Our leash is being raided, that's fine. Not of my concern at all. Stalking the stores, with a mighty burp, I push the rest of my plate away from me and sprawl back in my chair. Lately, my kitchens have begun to swell with golden grain and freshly hunted game, giving all my courtiers the healthy sheen of the overfed. I grimace. Though this bounty is great, it cannot last forever. I must decide what to do with all this excess food. Gain bread for the peasantry. That might be good. It would decrease our garrison size, though. Melt it or smoke it. We should probably store it. Let's increase our garrison size. It's much better. Let's be practical about it. The guy has been swayed. How good are we with her? We're at 57. That's solid. So in the previous episode, I made even more attempts to convince the new emir here of Bakhlin to try and arrange a marriage, but it just never worked. He never wanted to. So I'm not even going to try this time. I will learn from that. Technically, we tried that before and it didn't work, so it's nothing new. You have a high chiefess here of Kordofan. Interesting. Izana Akhratani. He will not accept this marriage. No. He's apparently a hunchback, though he doesn't look like a hunchback. Alright. Well. Actually, like... No, you have no, nobody there that... Okay, we'll have to wait for her a little bit. If I had another son, I would, see about bringing him into a matrilineal marriage with her to get Kordofan as an alliance. Okay, join me in the Damati conquest of Gogam, or however you're supposed to pronounce that, no problem. I'll send my men to assist. Agents at court. As secret messages are passed in whispers at court, it is obvious that the agents of my liege are digging for secrets. Now he's denying everything. Okay, so our liege is plotting. But thankfully our spy mistress is doing quite well at protecting us. So, what can we do? I feel like we should stop trying to convert Naka, purely because our liege converted it back. At least that's what I'm assuming happened. So I'm going to attempt to fabricate a claim. I can fabricate a claim on Abwab directly, actually. That might be even better than attempting to do it on Astaboras. Though I don't think it matters. They're both equally good territories. Although Abwab... No, they have... Let's get the claim on Abwab. Actually, let's do it slightly differently. Our army is engaged. We are drastically outnumbered, but it seems like we won anyways. Wow. Holy crap, what a slaughter. We fought an army over 3 times our size, lost only 153 men, and killed 653 of theirs. Holy shit. My injured champion. My champion Balo has been wounded, and his flesh has been contracting foulness and swelling. The right type of treatment is administered, and Wusa is merciful. He should make it. There's nothing that can be done. Tell me we have a court position. We do not. Fuck's sake. Right, Bilan the Gardener, I just had you marry one of my knights. You are now a court position. Hopefully now something can be done. Let's assist the siege here. And assist them in battle. Nice. That should end that very quickly then. They're gonna try again. Mental break. Dark thoughts. Let's have a tray of hashish cakes. That ought to fix things. And we need a new council member slot. Oh, goddamn, our steward died? Why? How did you die, Hajar? No. In my previous recording, Hajar kicked ass for us, like, further down the line. So, he died from his wounds. That is very unfortunate. Okay, Siaspiqa, you're gonna be my new steward, actually. Let's see if we can't increase your stewardship skill. Well, right now it's pretty awful. Alright, let's disband our army now that we have victory. And Pia has learned the Kushitic language through observation. Very good. Very, very good. Betrothed can marry. Siaspiqa can marry. How about Garen? She's not very good, but will at the very least strengthen our alliance with the Somalis of House Shabel, or of Shabel. The Garen. Okay, Ezra Akratani is vengeful. Alright. That's always good. To the benevolent Siaspiqa, I've prowled through certain documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the Exarchos of Abwab. Do it. I'm not going to go for the whole duchy because I don't want our friend here to retain any control whatsoever. Although, fuck, maybe I should, because then we can actually take the whole duchy and just be done with it. But, nah, I'll wait. I'll wait and I'll bank on not dying. Which we'll see if that actually turns out as planned. Commander promoted. My Exarchos Siaspiqa has shown off a new recruit. Very good. Yeah, this guy's good. Look at him. This guy kicks ass. Let's find him a wife. Wife with a good trait of some kind. You can marry her. Hopefully they can pass down some traits. Ah, another fucking council member. That my new chancellor. Well, Kevin Dudley, I hope you're, you know, you're ready for this, because our councillors are dying in droves now. Let's assign Dakul here. We have ourselves a new martial lifestyle perk. Let's get organized muster rolls to increase our levy recruitment rate. Friendly exchanges. Nice. Good. Court physician's knowledge increases. Eleazar has died and diplomatic practice. Okay, my wife has become gregarious. Always good. Holy crap, her diplomacy is ridiculously high. Like, all of our diplomacy is coming from her, or most of it is. Pneumonia. Oh no, Yaphet has pneumonia. Do no more than what is necessary for now. She has reduced disease symptoms for 1 year. How do you have pneumonia for a whole year? Dear Lord. Okay, we can declare wars. We could attack... Well, we could attack Baklin. Would be Baklin's own fault for refusing our marriage for so long, but these are all tribal territories, so they're really not going to benefit me all that much. We're no longer in a truce with him, so I think we can press our claim on Abwab. Let's go. Let's do it. And of course, we're going to bring our allies in. From, Sanag? No. Let's bring in our allies from Shabelle, from Tajura, and from Damat. Oh man, that one's gonna be expensive. Maybe just from Sanag then. Okay. We won't call in our allies from Damat, even if they are technically the closest. So I'm hoping they get here in time. Let's immediately retreat to Musmar, because enemies are gonna be coming up from down south again, and from the north this time. Ah, we're gonna be put into a council position here. Okay. I will be his marshal. A slightly ambitious marshal, I will say. Okay, fine. No. Keep moving. Keep retreating. Okay, good. Wusa be praised. I don't know who Wusa is, but apparently we should be praising him. Okay, pull back. They're gonna attack Naka. That's a problem. I really hope my allies arrive soon. There they are. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Oh, it will be. Good. Will it be quick enough, though? Child of my dynasty. My daughter-in-law Kabo has given birth to a son. Another Siaspiqa? Right. Let's flood the world with Siaspiqas. And we have ourselves another open council spot. Holy shit. It was not like this before. But we're gonna appoint Lucas here, because this guy is good at his job. A nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street catches my ear. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has the coin, not corn. My companion Dakul stopped dead in his tracks, and head cocked and intently staring at something at the merchant's stall. He leans in and confides with a hushed voice. That bauble over there. It is the spitting image of a piece of the ceremonious reliquary. From the ceremonious reliquary, it would be wise to acquire such a trinket. We could, but that's going to cost me a lot of money, so... Well, no, it's going to cost me either 5 or 15. Honestly, I can't afford any of that. I mean, I can, but don't want to. Okay, let's take Abwab. The enemy wants to dick around and go on a leisurely stroll across the entirety of East Africa, they're welcome to do so. We'll conquer their territories in the meantime. Ah, here they come. They're gonna go for Musmar. And my dagger, alas, decayed. Well, to be expected, it was at low... It was of low quality to begin with. And, I'd repaired the signet ring instead. Child of my dynasty. Okay. A daughter, huh? Yeshadena? I have no idea how to pronounce that, but sure. Why not? Okay, we have almost taken... Nice, now we have taken it. Let's take Astaboras as well. And we will need to liberate Musmar, but we'll take Astaboras first. Oh, they're gonna liberate Musmar. Great. Good job, guys. Okay, they're coming. But I think this should be over before they can make any proper headway. Let's move down there. Hopefully we're getting... Are we gonna get supported? We're not gonna get supported. Really? Now we're gonna get supported. Okay, let's crush this army. There we go. Get him. There we go. Alright, that's a victory, and that's the end of the war. Spouse, claim of convenience. My wife, Exarchos Asha, eagerly brings a woman before me. My Exarchos, allow me to introduce Arsime, claimant of the High Chiefdom of Damot. Arsime bows before me and says, "It is an honor, my lady. Sadly, Damot will most likely remain out of my grasp without a beneficiary on my side." Look, I've had good terms with Damot for the entire time. She could join us. Is she worthwhile otherwise? Not really. Good luck with that. We're gonna send her off on her way. And the war is over, so let's enforce our demands. And we now control Abwab, which is great. So, you are now the Eparchos here, but we have one of your territories, and we are going to get more of your territories soon enough. First, let's check what's going on here. Ah, you want me to assist you? Milwaukee conquest of the High Chiefdom of Shabelle. What's going on here? Who's conquering who? Yeah, we'll help. Sure. Let me send my men. No rest for the wicked. Okay, let's send them down here. Yaphet comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter is no longer a child, but as an adult. So she has become a skilled tactician and a military engineer. Great. Let's get them married. Ooh, they will not accept anymore. Of Damot. Oh, shit. Are we at war with Damot? No. Why won't they accept? Did he die? What happened here? Huh? Because they're already married. All right. Yeah. All right, let's get cutting cornerstones. And, yeah, this war is going all right. We now control Abwab here, so that's great. We definitely need to get some work done here. It might be wise to start converting some of our territories, but again, that takes so long, and our liege is working against us, presumably, that I think it's time we fabricate a claim on Kiraba. It's gonna take a few months. No. Start converting faith here again. It's gonna take 12 years again, so if we stop, do we just lose all of our progress? Is that what's going on? I think that might be what's going on. We need to take the ducal... Oh man, so many wars. Okay. Well, we have another, fighter that's gonna serve us. That's good. Seems like we're just getting a lot of capable fighters all the time. You can marry this woman, Barawako, here, or is there somebody with a good trait that we might want to try and breed into our court here? 15, why not? Marry her, she's beautiful. I'm sure you won't mind. I don't want to deal with that, so let's run away. Never mind, we're fighting and we are losing. Okay. Well, we tried. That war looks like it's going to be an L. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I think it's going okay. A shady discussion. I am passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voices of Iftin and Kenwa to my ear. The two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody is listening. While it's hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Commissar Elizabeth. Commissar Elizabeth, you are a vassal of mine. A city vassal. Ah, she's Kushite already. You two? I must know what they're hiding at all costs. That doesn't seem like the right thing to do. No, let's get the dread. Let's get the information out of them. A shady discussion. It takes a while to loose the two prisoners' tongues, but my jailer is a patient man. After several hours of interrogation, the two plotters are ready to confess their secrets. The subject of their discussion was an unsavory habit of Commissar Elizabeth's that I was completely unaware of. A harsh price for vital information. Okay. Good to know. He's a non-believer, huh? Oh, a little bit of tyranny. Heavy-handed. Elizabeth. We could blackmail her. I will gain some stress for being just. Or we could expose her. I would gain some stress and lose some for being shy. No, we'll just hold on to it for now. Might be useful later. Machinal has come of age. Once again, this is exactly where he ended up in, or how he ended up in my previous recording, which is a adequate bargainer, so the very mediocre education trait. But overall, his diplomatic score is still very good. His stats are actually not bad. Stats are ironically better than my other sons. Speaking of, let's appoint Machinal as our chancellor, or our proto-domesticos, because he actually knows what he's doing. And, oh man, or we could appoint him... no. So what is our main son good at? Marshal. He's just bad at everything. I kind of want to strip him of his titles. I could disinherit him. He's just, he's humble, he's impatient. No, I'm not gonna do the disinheriting. Unless there's a good narrative reason for me to do it. I'm thinking... Ooh, that war's done, basically. Where else is there a war? Up here, I guess. Might be able to help up here, but I don't have very many men. I do not have the money for a carp pond, thank you. Would love a carp pond, but I can't afford it, so... Well, there's a victory there, so that's good. Then in that case, I am just going to disband this army. It's gonna take them 3 months to return home. That's fine, we're not gonna be at war for 3 months. Hopefully. Because I can't help there, they're losing too hard. I did already lose quite a few brave men. And unfortunately, I think also a knight. Let's check and see if we have any unmarried female courtiers. Marital status, unmarried. Gender, female. We've got a few, actually. Great. I just clicked it away. God damn it. Here we go. So Iftin here, let's find you a husband with high prowess. Wonderful. You'll marry him, look at him, he's ripped as fuck. He can be a knight for us. Oh shit. Didn't do a matrilineal marriage. Well, bye I guess. That sucks. I guess you're gone from my court, are you? No, maybe not. Do I have an extra knight? I don't have an extra knight either. Defeat, yeah, that war's over, to be expected. Okay, so... Unless he was already in my court. I should check that before I do this type of thing, otherwise I'm just doing nothing. Uba, Asabi. Okay. Somebody with high prowess, somebody young, preferably. Okay, there's nobody that's like super young. What about somebody with very good... You could... Why don't you do that? Then we can bring him in as a steward. Never mind, we can't. Probably because the betrothal hasn't been consummated yet. Ugh. And yeah, the only other ones are my daughters, and I don't feel like giving them away just to get people with good stats. But in case there's any alliances that we might want to look at, we have the High Chiefdom of Hadia here. That's interesting. Where is this? Well, all you have is claims. Ah, right. This is not alliances, this is claims, right? Oh, it is a potential alliance. Is it a potential alliance or is it an actual alliance? Well. Ah, that's Hadia is inside Damat. Alright, fine. We get an ally within Damat. That sounds good to me. Aye. Okay, well, we're gonna be losing her. That's, unfortunate, I guess. So it is. Or no. We did get him. So he came to my court. No, he didn't. Never mind. We just got an extra knight from somewhere. That's fine. Okay, let's get Lucas here to exert some control over Abwab, because we need to have that make money for us. We are already making quite a bit more money than we were before. We're already being dragged into another war as well. God damn it, guys. Fine, I'll raise my armies yet again. 917 is going to cost me money, but I feel like I should probably honor my allies' call. This is just a war-torn land at the moment. My sister Kertiami has died. That is very unfortunate. And a peasant rabble faction has been created against me. No sheriffs appointed. Whose fault is that? My proto-domesticos, my son Siaspiqa. He is failing me. He's failing me frequently. And I don't like it. Okay. Let's take, Danakil here. Trans-Saharan merchant. Okay. Are you good at your job? Not really. I would love to give you some money, but I can't afford it right now, so he's gonna have to go off on his own. So we're gonna take this territory here in Danakil. We're just gonna conquer some of these regions. Ah, we now have bandits. This is because Lucas. Oh, we lost bandits. Okay, so there's no more bandits running around in Abwab because Lucas went around with his 25 fucking prowess and slaughtered them all. Good on him. He probably did it with like an onager, given his military engineer strategy. And we've lost incompetent tax collection. All right, Lucas. Lucas, you're very good at your job. Please don't die. Okay, let's take this for our allies. They'll enjoy that. And then we are going... Ooh, we seized a book. Nice. And we have a new lifestyle perk, which we will get professional workforce. Let's quickly check and make sure we equip that book. +1 intrigue, +1 learning. Do it. I'll take it. Sueti has come of age. Well, unfortunately, she is only a flamboyant trickster. Altogether, not very good at scheming. However, she has good traits, and overall her stewardship is not bad, so... Let's find her a husband that we can get an alliance with. Let's actually get an alliance with the chiefdom of Tajura. Are we not already allied to them? We are. And what about this? The chiefdom of Dar al-Said. Interesting. So... You are under Kordofan. And how many men do you have? 744. It's not really worth it. We could strengthen the alliance with Tajura. What about Sharkia? You have 597. That's also not very many. Alright, then we're gonna hold on to our daughter. And we'll see when and where we could create a potential alliance. Right now, we're just going to do some sieges well behind enemy lines. Darud Darad has died. That is very unfortunate. You were the chief of Sanag, so now I no longer have an alliance with Sanag. Alright, well, look. I have a daughter. He won't accept. What if we sway him? I can't sway him. Because he's a child. I could offer to be his guardian. He will not accept that either. Come now. Okay, what about your brother? Also won't accept. So I don't know if we're going to be able to maintain an alliance with Sanag here. That is unfortunate, because Sanag is fairly powerful. So we've gained an alliance, but we've also lost one. We're going to take Afar. We're still losing this war. I don't think our actions are helping all that much, considering we're just attacking one of the allies involved. But hey, at least no one's threatening us, and we're able to get some money out of looting these castles. Pia has come of age. He is unfortunately merely a flamboyant trickster as well. Alas, none of our children have done all that well for themselves, and we didn't even get money from that siege. Alright, go to Zyla. And the war should be over right about now, so, no, it's not, actually. Okay. Wow, they, never mind. Now it is probably over. Are they coming back to attack me? The moment they come for me, I'm out of here. Defeat. Okay. Span the army. No sense in wasting more money on it. Okay. Abwab is ours. We have 41 gold. We do need to convert territory. Man. I think it's probably better if I actually move my capital to Abwab. I know I want to keep Naka because it has the temple, but right now I can't make use of the temple, whereas I can make use of Abwab because it has 2 cities. So I will get more money out of that. So I am going to move my realm capital there. So if the inevitable happens and I die and he ends up in control over me again, he'll have Naka and Alab Abwab. Okay, we have a peasant rabble faction fanging at us. That is unfortunate. We're in poor health, so we need to move quickly. But we just saved 50 gold. That's pretty important. I really want to be able to take his title. But, I don't think there's anything we can do. We need to, we really need to move quickly. Okay, I will be taking Karaba here. Marauding slavers from Abwab. Slave raiders from the Sahel are unfortunately a threat that many people in this land face. The lure of riches traded for shipping their fellow humans to the ends of the earth is, for some, simply too strong. Usually, such raids are scattered and disjointed, but slavers from Karaba have started making concerted attacks against Abwab. The marauders shackle entire villages, led by soldiers from Eparchos Dioscoros himself. Eparchos Dioscoros, huh? Martial challenge against him, absolutely. Alright, he's paid 10 gold to me, and he's lost some more opinion of me. A wandering mind. Here we have this again. God damn, that was epic music. But also very loud. I hope you can hear me over it. Yeah, we've had this event again. Let's attempt to brush it off and remind everybody that it is an important meeting. I've gained 60 stress. That's a lot of stress. Now, I'm no longer being employed as a master of the hunt by my liege. That's interesting. To the benevolent Siaspiqa. Oh, you want to get somebody back here? 25 gold? No problem. I will take your 25 gold in a heartbeat. And what else might we take? We've got some more people we can ransom. We can ransom you for 25 gold as well. Let's do it. And Emira Zenia. Ooh, we can ransom her for 50. So we're going to hold on to her for now. Because we need the money. I'm holding on to the money at the moment. The reason I'm holding on to the money is because... Okay, I'm appointing Izana here. Sorry. My air is just bad. Edza has come of age. Okay. Astute intellectual. Not too terrible. The reason I'm holding on to the money is in case we can get a ducal claim, because now I need to do it, because otherwise I'm going to die, and I'm going to end up back under his control, and that would suck. Child of my dynasty, Mariana. To a son? Name him Pia. Sure. My culture has discovered Banus. Alright, cool. And let's get centralization. That's going to increase our development growth in our realm capital, so that'll be Abwab. A scheme at court. Somebody is plotting to kill Iftin. Okay. Well, let's hope we stop the villain behind this. Alright, indeed. So she did marry him and he joined our court anyways. That's good. Freeman's fortune. Kurake, a free tenant renting some land in Naka, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to her meticulous planning. She wishes to use some of her profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that she can build upon her success and grow more crops next year. Or we could bring her into our court. She's very good at stewardship, but alas, we couldn't employ her because we can't employ women in that role, unfortunately. If she can pay me in hard coin, the land is hers. This will decrease the control by 20 in Abwab, but that's fine. Independent farmlands? Development growth plus 0.25? Fine. I'll take it. So, yeah, we still need to be exerting control here, so it's going okay. Or was that in Naka? Actually, I have no idea. It could have been either. Alright, well, taxes. A peasant's lot is to serve. Let's rally the troops. And let's press our claim. Do we want to press our claim right now as is? I really feel like we should. I would like to get the ducal claim, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Like, I have the money to do so. Should be great if it actually worked. Okay, I need to set up a rally point elsewhere for my, let's put up a rally point in Abwab. Raise everything. Wait. There's no point in taking just another territory, because then he's just gonna end up with one territory, and our territory is gonna get divided, and we'll be back under his control again. So it's really an all or nothing type of thing. It is incredibly difficult to, cast off the ducal shackles as a count with, this weird law that forces us to go back under his control every time we die. So... the peasants have gone over there. Ah, yeah, right. We're busy with something. I was looking at the wheel and waiting for that to time out before I move my army. For some reason, I don't know. Sure, I will assist. Providing I can. Hopefully we can... damn it. The peasants were able to do their thing. That's fine. We captured their leader, so this war will be over. You're a pretty good fighter, so I'm gonna recruit you after we end the war, that is. Great. Join me. You may not like me, but I will at least give you a place. You can fight for me now. And let's find you a spouse. Why don't you marry High Shaman of Damot? Sounds good. And oh no, my daughter Sweaty has had an affair with my champion Nur. God damn it. Okay, well, you forced my hand. Just marry her then. Alright, it's gonna be matrilineal. The secret truth has reached the light of day. My daughter Sweaty has had an affair with my champion Nur. I do not see what the fuss is about. It's not as if lust is an unnatural affliction. This persecution is not right. No, and that is why they can get married. So hopefully this'll yeah, it's not an illicit union anymore, so Alas, I don't think the game will recognize that. I've gained a stress level. All right, let's eat some hashish. Again, only the Exarchates? No, I need the Eparchos. I need the whole thing. Right? We can get the whole thing, right? Possible side effects. Claim on the duchy. Yeah, indeed. That's what we need. My sister Entairi has died. That's very unfortunate. We're getting up there in age. We're 61. We're in poor health. We could do something to increase our own health. That would be great. Perhaps we should ask the stars for guidance. So let's divine the stars here and see what happens. And as for our forces, we do need to assist here. Although I don't know if we're going to be able to provide any assistance, because that's a shit ton of dudes. So they have 5,000 men, but I don't know why they're going up there when they're being attacked down here. This must be the actual objective. So got a lot of money. I don't know how much the ducal claim costs, though, so I'm holding on to it. Fuck, that's a ton of men. Holy shit. Yeah, wait. Don't tell me they're coming here. No, they're not. Child of my dynasty. Goate? Okay. So that's, Sueti's son. That's fine. Nose for profit. Here we go again. I could buy something to get some extra stewardship lifestyle experience, but I'm not going to. We're gonna move on. And I'm just gonna disband this army. No, I'm not, because they're all leaving. And if they're all leaving, I can take these territories back, which will at least mean... I've inherited Izana's signet. Oh no, my brother has died. God damn it. No, Izana was my steward. Interesting, okay. So that was not my, my brother. A relative, to be sure. Was it my brother? No. Wait. Nastasan died. Was it you? No, he died before already. Right. Is there somebody better suited for this? No, Dakul is the best court shaman. Interesting. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. I was a bit confused. I thought we still had Nastasan as our court shaman, but apparently he bit it early. Yeah, get there and liberate body for them. No, once again, I need the whole thing. God damn it. I really need it. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to make any progress. Spout. Tourney day. The sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All my champions cheer as Exarchos Asha announces the tournament in their honor. And for once, I get to simply sit and watch. I'm not going to spend the entire day stuck in a throne, however. I can give Pia a few pointers. Pia here, my son and champion. Let's do that. And he has gotten Reaver. All right. Interesting. How are we doing there? That doesn't look good. Let's not get involved. Look, I've provided my assistance. I'm going home. I have like 500 men, so it's really not much I can do in a lot of these instances. I think I can probably afford to get a building of some kind. Or even upgrade one? No, upgrading is going to be very expensive. What about here in Naka? Is there anything for us? Actually, we might almost have enough to feudalize Musmar. I think that costs like 500. Okay, so as an additional payment in recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. It's a beautiful herd, but it could be larger. We have a 72% chance to get an even larger cattle herd, which will increase development growth to 20% for 15 years. Otherwise, we'll have 10% development growth for 15 years. Let's try it. Nice, it worked. So Abwab will gain increased development. We are development 7 there, so it is quite limited at the moment. Agents at court. As secret messages are passed in whispers at court, it is obvious that the agents of my liege are digging for secrets again. Okay. Well, not much we can do about it. Let's get popular figurehead. It's going to increase popular opinion by 50. That's going to be great. Now we're at 60 popular opinion, which is quite good. There's 100 control there. We have limited control here. So let's actually reestablish control in Naka. Please work. Still not going. God damn it. The Exarchate still. At this point, just fucking do it. At this point, just do it. And let's bring our allies in. The Jura. And of course, Demot will join us. 350 prestige is a lot, but that should cut it. We've got over 1,000 men. Let's hunt them down, actually. I'm gonna crush this little force here. Very good. Okay, they've lost. Yeah, Tajura has lost the war against the Euphrid Emirate. All right, that's very unfortunate. Hopefully they didn't lose territory. They did. Okay. Oh man. Is this the Euphrid Emirate here? I don't know. Tajura has lost some ground. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna retreat, because there's a big army coming our way, and I don't think we can win against them until Demot gets here, which they are coming here. Marital confidentiality. I am contemplating whether to share something with my wife the next time we are by ourselves, away from our listening ears. The things I've learned about Commissa Elizabeth would be of great interest to her. Okay. Sure. That she's a non-believer? Why not? Okay. Our allies have arrived, and our allies are crushing our enemies, so that's good. They have a lot of men. Great. Jal and Uba Astabi are now married. There were 2 largely unimportant people. I have come to discover a most appalling truth about Commissa Elizabeth. Though I loathe bringing the matter to your attention, I must inform you that this woman is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind from you. Look, I already know. Who are you? A vassal of mine? You're another Commis, a rival of her. Okay, your concern is greatly appreciated. So, we'll take these territories, and then I think I'm gonna have my, Masonic dealings. Okay, this could be good. A guild of stonemasons has established itself in the Exarchate of Musmar. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. We could rely on peasant labor. Or we could have Angelos earn me their allegiance, which would be a 22% chance of getting the deal for free. The deal will grant me minus 25% construction time and minus 10% building construction costs. Honestly, I don't care. It's Musmar. I can't even do anything with Musmar. So, regrettably, it's just gonna have to stay as it is. I don't need masons. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, we're good. We're good. Minor slip up. Fortunately, it cost us our siege progress, but at least their army was destroyed. This shouldn't take us too long. In the meantime, let's see if we can't get a claim on Ostaboras already. Should only take 13 months. Then all we gotta do is hope that we outlive the truce and the war. Well, actually, if we're at war, that shouldn't... Okay, they're coming, but we got our allies here, so that should be the end of that. Very nice. Let's quickly take this territory. How long is this gonna take? Let's get ourselves that claim. How am I doing health-wise? This is a race against time. I'm still only in poor health. We've been doing fine in poor health for a while. I've studied the Sudanic language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Sudanic script. A letter of friendship from a speaker of Kushite. I wish for our further diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. You are... Islam Niban. Yeah. Impressive. We will send him our regards. Fuck! Exarchos Siaspiqa of Naka has left this world at 65 years of age. He died of old age. A paragon of valor and gallantry, he will always be remembered for his cordial and just nature in the face of all odds. Exarchos Siaspiqa ascends to the throne. A pious and humble man, many fear that Siaspiqa may have been better suited for a temple rather than a throne. Okay, at the very least, I don't think... Yeah, okay. No, but now... No, good. Okay, we've lost Musmar, and that's it. Okay. Oh, we circumvented the bullshit by being at war. So this is why I'm pretty sure it's just bullshit that was causing me to go back under the Eparchos' control every time. I think we're looking good. This is very promising. The question is, what are my alliances? I'm only allied to Marig. We need to immediately reestablish an alliance with Damot. Holy crap, what happened to you? Okay, I have a half-sister that will not accept. What if it's a... No. Okay, we need to very quickly reestablish this alliance. I have a half-brother, but not one in my dynasty. I have an heir. Do you have a daughter? No. Well, a niece. But it's also my niece. That could cause problems. Let's not do that. A daughter and a friend. Maybe this is going to be a better option for you? You will accept it here. Okay. This is my young daughter. She's going to marry him when... Or, sorry, my... Yeah, this is my daughter. Okay. That's fine. We'll do that. That'll reestablish the alliance with Damot. Great. And we have a couple of other alliances that we can form here. I'm not endorsed by my court shaman. Right, so let's quickly take a look at who we are. We are Exarchos Siaspiqa II of Naka. Our skills are pretty rudimentary all around the board. We are just, we are humble, and we are impatient. We are a tough soldier, and we are a flexible leader, and that's about it. Altogether, pretty mediocre. Our spy master, she hates us. I'm gonna have to remove her. For Kenwa. Unfortunately, Kenwa isn't as skilled, but she doesn't hate us. And we're gonna put Komis Elias of Gaeli here in this position of power. Yeah, I mean, he's well suited for the task. Our Proto-Domesticos is going to be Jal here. Is much more suited to the task. And Dakul does not like us, and that is a problem. Lucas doesn't particularly like us. No one particularly likes us, which is annoying. Nice, thank you, game, for making me go down the route that I wanted to go down. Okay, that's good. We want Household Guard, but we'll get that when we get that. For now, I think we're gonna win this war really soon, as in right now, and we're gonna enforce our demands, and we're gonna take another territory immediately. Look at that. Now we're looking pretty good. Council invitation. I have come to the inexorable conclusion that you truly are the best candidate. Really? Like, I'm pretty mediocre. I'm unfortunately obligated to give you the position of Marshal. I do have 18 Marshal skill, though. Alright. So looking at ourselves, we're looking okay. This actually worked out in our favor, so for once we got lucky with the succession. I didn't even lose Naka, which is unexpected. I would have thought I would have lost it, but I didn't, so I will be happy for that. Yeah, that's, that worked. We've lost a couple of our allies with the succession, but allies can be regained, and I'm going to do what I can. We can see if I can actually marry my half-sister here. If we can get an alliance with the Kingdom of Wata, not through my half-sister in any case, perhaps through my son and heir. Do you have a young daughter? You do not. Okay. That seems to be our only option for that, so not much I can do there. What about with Sanag? Actually, you might consider marrying my half-sister, but you won't, so at least not in your current state. I might try and sway him. I can't because he's a child. Lots of child rulers. You can claim your liege's title. Absolutely. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have to do. We did still become his... Interesting. Okay. Well, at the very least, we now know what we need to do. I can claim his title with 1500 prestige. We're not that far away from that. So we did still end up becoming his servant again. He's not very happy with us, but that's to be expected. Let's make sure I am Kushite, I'm Nubian. Everything is looking substantially better than how it turned out. This is what I was expecting to happen to some degree, before luck just, you know, knocked me down and then shot me 16 times in the head. Which happened in the previous recording. But anyways, that's going to be all for today. This was a very long recording session for myself, because I had to do 2. And I'm probably going to do the next episode right now, because I don't think I'm going to have time to do it later in the week. So yeah, I'm going to get the next episode done immediately, so that I have uploads out later in the week. So you can expect the next episode in a couple of days from whenever this one's coming up, which should, I think, be, what is today? The 8th? No, today is the 7th. It'll probably be out on the 8th. So yeah, leave it a like. Any support you can give me would be greatly appreciated after the suffering I just had to endure with the previous recording of this. Let me know how you feel about me doing these previous, about how you feel about me re-recording this. If you disagree with me, feel free to like voice that disagreement. Like if you think I should have just run with the campaign and probably seen its end within the next episode, let me know if you would have preferred to have seen that, and I will take that into account in future playthroughs, that I will just absolutely let everything play out as it is supposed to play out. Once again, I will not restart or load saves for instances where I make mistakes or, you know, I suffer hits, regardless of it's my fault or game mechanics or whatever. But in cases where I just get like completely crippled and the campaign is put into a state where it's no longer capable of progressing due to a series of highly unlikely, very unlucky events occurring, that's when I kind of draw the line and do a reload when, you know, when RNGesus is just, you know, not with you for a short period of time. But yeah, again, let me know what you think. If you would prefer that I don't do that, feel free to let me know. And if enough people say that, I will not do it in the future. And we'll just let a campaign end early if it does end early. Anyways, this one will continue on. Now there is some promise for actual growth. Finally, we can deal with our liege. We have a clear objective. We just need 1500 prestige, and then we can take his title and be a Eparchos. And from there, it'll be a matter of taking Alwa, and then at last we can really begin restoring the Kushitic faith to its former glory. Right now, we've just been trying to survive. Anyways, once again, leave it a like if you've enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Ash Herder out.